All right, welcome back, folks. Sorry about that. I had my save, and I think that kind of gives it away. But since I didn't have the last save, I actually had to jump back and load it. So my save just ended, so I had to break. I'm going to bust it up into two parts. Anyways, to be continued. This is part two. So where I left off, I was going to use my Will of the West. I got four attacks, a potential fifth attack, well, movement. I've got a lot of options. Tell me what you think, right or wrong. I was looking at the Rohan hunt pool, and I want a lot of strength. I don't plan on winning this turn. I go ahead and muster another leader and another regular right here to force him to use an attack just to move and not be able to combine armies with it. So that's where I'm at. Um, he asks what I'm plotting, and I tell him, yeah, I don't want to lose. That's what I'm plotting. So here was another thing. Uh, you've got Dead Men of Dunhuro at play. If there's some awesome combination that I'm missing, I didn't see it. Let me know. Hurt my feelings. I went ahead and brought Strider into play, and I did not move any other companions. I could have done Gandalf with the stack, but I also wanted to keep this force in check. And there's a million things. I could have moved Legolas to here and then Gandalf out, but then that lets you play one ant card. So whatever. We're going to do it. So this is where our game really slows down. He goes to Helm's Deep, which is what I want. Take Helm's Deep. I do not care about Helm's Deep right now. He musters an elite. Man, sorry. The more I look at this, there's so many possibilities. Maybe doing what I did was a mistake. I take Minas Tirith. Um, he takes down Helm's Deep, plays Foul Thing, draws Nazgul Search. Cool. I play Guards of the Citadel. I don't let a good card go to waste, and I start taking advantage of Gondor's Hunt Pool. Yeah, he was asking me like indirectly if that was legal, and I told him not only is that illegal, but also the shadow mustering cards are legal in similar circumstances if you are sieging a free player stronghold or trying to retake a shadow stronghold. Excuse me. Um, so he comes after Westamnet, takes it, and I take down this. Now, I love every one of these cards. This one, another one, it kind of hurts me. I put Power 2 Great because there's a chance I don't roll but 1/6 every dash, and I play Power 2 Great. Luckily, I do get a hit, so at least it went into effect. I killed two, he gets a hit back. I press. This is not the wait around to find out type game, so I get my hit, he misses, great. We're back down to 3 victory points. I'm still in excellent position. He does have reinforcements all around the area, but I have got his center of focus right here on Minas Tirith, and I have the initiative. That's what I want. What does he do? Oh yeah, we're at 4 VPs because Edoras. Yeah. So he starts slowly moving out. All right, cool. I get a second Ent card in Cyrodiil ships. Both huge, 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 huge Cyrodiil ships. I mean, I can strike down, reinforce, take Farharad, and probably beat everybody up who tries to take it back. Super good. All right. I think I'd still rather have had Fear of Fire foes in this hand, but whatever. Black Captain, Return to Valinor, so he would probably kill Strike and Search. Yeah. What did he do? I missed it. Strike and Search, there you go. Only get guy, but excellent roll. So I've kind of picked my direction. What would you do now? Would you muster again before you move? He has 4 attacks, quite possibly a fifth. Let's see, we're chatting. What do I do? I run straight out in Blitz, leaving a regular Minas Tirith to slow him down. He can get it an Oliphant and Umbar. So I am, let's see, I am thinking. He does Shadow is moving. Okay, so folds. He's closing in on me. He doesn't even reinforce Umbar, which is interesting to me. Oh man, just looking. I don't know if Minas Morgul would have been a better choice. Maybe one, two, three, four, and then maybe he doesn't. There's no way he would leave that open to jump in. And look, it this breaks my heart. He asks. There's only two cities for shadow, so he knows exactly what I'm trying to do. So I had to Alexksy. He saw my plan. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but still, he saw it. I take Umbar. I get my hit. Thank God he didn't reinforce it because I'm not rolling hot right now. In fact, dice are favoring shadow slightly, not a whole lot, favoring shadow. So he takes Minas Tirith. He musters in Farharad and some other god awful place. Minas Tirith, he takes it back. He's now at 6, so I've got to be very careful. Ooh, okay, I use my token. Draw Fear Fire Foes. Finally. Okay, sweet. And I do have Dead Men, in case he tries something stupid. So I think about this long and hard. I do take Near Harad. I move a huge place out. What is he doing? Okay, I just edit that slightly. All right, so I'm trying to get my 3. I mean, I'm 1 dice short of winning this turn because I can take Farharad, I can move to Arnor and then Angmar, but I can't take Angmar and hold it without the North's help. So I'm kind of in a conundrum right now. Not very happy. Because he's got 6 points, and I'm really trying to figure out what the frig to do here. He reinforces Angmar with his moves. He doesn't have a whole lot going on for him. I'm going to take Farharad, I believe. Yeah, I do. I take it. He does not get a hit back. Okay, cool. So the South has reached its goal. We just got to take Angmar. Okay, that's fine though. Let's just see what happens here. He plays Black Captain. He thinks it's Ring Racer abroad. I remind him. Unfortunately, it's not. And I finally get my Fear Fire Foes, and Aragorn's going to bail out. I move Boromir out to reinforce Lorien to start turning that into a death stack, and Gimli will go to the Shire. And I did it that way so that he could not get the mouth. He couldn't get the mouth's die next turn. Anyways, those 2 turns were probably pretty pivotal. Let's see what else I got. Horn of Gondor, Red Arrow. Honestly, I think I ditch Red Arrow. I don't really need scouts at this point. It could be helpful in certain situations, but he's not chasing me to a stronghold yet, so pretty sure I killed that one. He gets Morgul Wound, and New Power is Rising. Yuck. So I do kill scouts. Right there. I get is in an attack heavy roll. So obviously the South is not going to hold Umbar and Farharad. Not likely, anyways. That'd be very, very, very fortunate. That'd be a miracle. That ain't going to happen. So my plan has to change. I've got to hold Umbar, and I've got to be able to threaten Evandum. And already, I think this first move is a mistake. I use so I reinforce Umbar. I think about it for a bit, and I move that elite to Evram. And here's the thing: it didn't slip my mind. I could play Círdan ships. But now the window has passed for 4 points with Angmar. So I should have moved Gimli up here. That was my mistake. That's what I should have done. I could have played Círdan ships. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. And had a death stack here. a wimpy stack here. Oh man, lots of calls. Here's another plan that's brewing in my mind. I have 2 end cards. I'm seeing that I'm not going to win this turn. I'm trying to set up for a win on the next turn. He gets. What does he do? He starts moving forces out. All right. Here's a couple things I do see. What I'm about to do, I don't think I can necessarily win, but I can slow him down a lot. I attack near Harad from Umbar. And I'm looking at it. I'm wanting to play Sudden Strike. This could be a mistake, but I'm going to get 15 dice on 5s. So that's 2/3, or no, 1/3 hit per dice, so that's 5 hits. If I get a lucky roll, I can annihilate this force and force him to spend 2 more dice to retake Farharad. So I'm looking at this opportunity. I think I got sidetracked. I don't know. I attack near Harad. Told me changing my plans. This is so frustrating. I play Sudden Strike, and I get a hit. Cool. And I get 2 more hits. So good, but he gets 3 hits back. It's pretty bummed, man. He has 6 dice. I get 15, and we both get 3 hits. So I just killed Dead Men of Dunhara for that. As far as winning, offensively, I don't see that doing a whole lot. Maybe I could move back and retake Minas Tirith again, or get Caradan ships down here. I saw an opportunity. I went for it. Had he attacked again, who knows? I went ahead and pressed. That was also a mistake. I had no intention of fighting him. I just didn't see that regular holding anyways, and I thought maybe he'll sit there and fight, and I'll destroy him. So he takes Farharad. I can't. He misses. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, very expensive. Not a whole lot accomplished right there. So I see round 2. This is what I'm looking at now. Or think. He's got 4 hit points. He has 1 muster. He does have New Powers Rising, but I don't know that he has that. If I play this, and I smoke 4 hits, I'll probably leave 1 regular in. 1, 2, 3. And he can muster an elite in. But I've got Mighty Attack. I put him under siege at the beginning of next round. And then New Power Rising is off the table because Saruman's dead. He can't play it. So even if he did have it, even if he has it now, as long as I get 4 hits, no problem, right? Cool. I get 1 hit. Freaking A. So in this part, my luck starts going downhill bad. And then I play another, and I get 2 more. So what do? That's frustrating. Yeah, if he'd done that, I had no doubt I was going to get it, and he was not going to take it back from me the next turn. I would move Gandalf in there, Strider into there. I would have held it. And if I thought I had to, I'd move 1 dude out just to slow him down and retake Helm's Deep or something. But anyways, it wasn't to be. All right, moving on. So what do I do now? He plays Morgul Wound. Cool. It's a waste of an attack. I muster up Lorien. I realize, that I screwed up. I should have had a leadership here, or I should have moved that force down. Because now I don't do anything with it for the rest of the game. I can't take Helm's Deep anymore, not likely anyways, because he's just done that. So I attack Lorien. Yep. I don't even think I play I do play a strategy card. I guess I play Shield Wall here. Yep. Oh, I played the card before he said anything. He still goes no card. Cool, another fantastic power roll. I get 1 hit, and he gets 2 back. minus the shield wall, right? Yeah, I'm starting to get frustrated because my dice that I'm burning a lot of valuable stuff here, and it's not doing me any good. I'm thinking at this point he's asking if he can get Mouth under siege. I tell him he can. He gets the Mouth, and then I just move all my companions.
A wizard is
A
never late,
second death stack.
nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
This move was kind of foolish of him, but what else? He reinforces all the Nazgul to Moria. I was like, hey, more for the party, that's fine. Anyway, Guahir, help unlooked for. Nice to see on no quarter. He gets on and on they went. Rage, good for him. I'm not optimistic on taking Moria with this, but I'm thinking is Rivendell joins the party, possibly, and reinforces 6 elites against that with Strider. It'd been really nice if I drew Athelis, not to be right now, but I've got a mighty attack, a no quarter, very doable. So not the best right now, not the worst. I put Moria under siege. Yeah, I tell him to reduce his stronghold by 1. Okay, let's go. So he's starting to move forces out. Okay, what do I do? Yeah, okay, I realize what I was looking at was, do I have the dice to move them down, reinforce, and attack? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do right now, but he's got this many attacks. He can take Lorien. Then I'm dangerously close to losing. I'm not very happy, so I draw a card. And I was like, if I don't get Celeborn's Galadriel, I'm going to have to use this muster to muster. I drew Celeborn's Galadriel, so that was good. And I get to cycle another card, Dane's Ironfoot. Sweet, love it. Rage of the Dunlendings. Okay, cool. Now he's got me boxed in. And what do you do here? I'm worried because, okay, I could attack Moria. 6 hit points against 8. I have the leadership. He has none. I've got 1 guaranteed hit. Surely 2 hits the first round. Let's say I get lucky and roll 2 hits, and then I get second round, and I go again. I play Valor. I take it, but with 5 dice, let's say he knocks me down to 4 hit points. He attacks. He moves in reinforcements, and then he gets 2 attacks to take me with the Mouth as rerolls, and I don't have a heroic death. Maybe I could have done it. I decided not to. So here's what I do. No, I don't do that. Please don't. No, I thought about that. I thought about trying to go for Angmar and Farharad. But I realized if I'd spent enough strength to take Farharad and hold it, there's just a good chance this force retakes Umbar, and then I've definitely lost my free player military attempts. So I back off, I pass. If he attacks me with the Witch King, fine, I'll straight up fight. That's no problem. What does he do? Alexksy keeps telling me he's going to lose, but he doesn't realize he's in a strong position. Now I'm in a bad spot because I will still fight this heads up. I don't want to fight this heads up. I'll win, but it'll bleed me down to such a point that this force is no longer, it's worthless at that point. So I start looking at Dol Guldur, and I'm like, all right, that's my shot. It's about time the dwarves start pulling their weight. Umbar is not going to fall. I'm going to smack down Dimril Dale, and that'll save Lorien. We're good. So that's what I'm going to do. And guess what? I play Círdan Ships because at this point, it isn't a good combat card in a siege. But if I can get lucky, 2 or 3 hits on the charge, and then get a few hits, I won't wipe that force out, but I'll knock it down to nothing. He's got a bunch of musters, but I've got a whole dwarven army ready. Let's get it on. I'm gonna fight. What do we got? And he plays freaking Swarm of Bats, man. I was so pissed when he did that. Kiradon ships my charge. That jerk. And then look at this beautiful roll. 2 hits, and he gets 1 back. So could have been worse, but obviously I press. I almost think I should have left a regular on that, but I didn't. So whatever. He retreats. I move. I start moving the dwarves, and I start moving closer. He moves here. I put Dolgadur under siege. I'm not in a good spot, man. So he sallies up here. He moves here. Turn 11. All right. Spirit of Mordor, cool, cool. There and back again, great, perfect card for me. He gets Shadows and Ring is Mine. And he rolls and a billion attacks. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks. 9 if I give him a ring. So this, I think I make a mistake here, strategically speaking. I'm not in a good way. I need to take Dolgadur, and I need to also not lose. Dolamroth looks pretty strong for now, but Dolamroth and Lorien are both vulnerable now, and I see it, and he's got a billion attacks. This whole game, I really needed for him to roll a really crappy roll and get the pressure. Yeah. No eyes, he's joking. I should just move the Fellowship. So I move them closer, and the whole time I'm thinking, to heck with this force, dude. I'm going to strike out and take Gundabad. But I just didn't realize, well, I did see how vulnerable I was. What I actually did not pay attention to Dolamroth. I knew Lorien could fall. So I pass, right? No, I move them. He attacks them, and what do? I play the scouts. Okay, cool. So I know what I should have done here, and I did make a mistake here, hands down. I made a mistake. I start moving towards Gundabad, and as strong as this was, I should have went at it, because he only gets 2 rerolls. And now I am taking Lorien's cover away from it. And when I counted the dice, I just wasn't thinking of Dolamroth at all. And I was like, okay, cool, Lorien's going to fall. And maybe so he puts Umbar under siege, and then I get like a glimpse of hope, because I'm like, he's going to try to take Umbar down. Cool, bring it. I mean, that's a great attack. But he's not. He is just pinning it in place, and Alexksy shines right here. He did get 8 attacks and a bunch of fortunate cards, so there is that. But still, he really played it right. I erred by leaving. Had I not just made that one turn, watch this. So, yep, I realize it there. I'm sunk. I am seeing Lorien in Woodland Realm. I'm not even seeing Dolamroth. At this point, my heart just kind of sinks, because had I not moved away, I could have broken up this force easy anyways, and it not mattered. I am thinking that he's just going to blitz Woodland Realm. So I have to move backwards, right? Yeah, this is painful. He attacks Lorien, I pass. He attacks Lorien, he misses. Maybe he'll miss the next 500 dice in a row. Or he's just going to play a Deadly Strife or get it done. Okay. And now he moves away from Umbar, and I'm like, what are you doing? That's dumb. And keep in mind, we had been playing over 5 hours at this point. I think I was just tired. I've already miscalculated, but at this point, I have no choice. I can't risk him. He doesn't even have a... Oh, man, I thought he had Grand. So, well, as it turns out, it doesn't matter, right? I'm thinking he has Grand or Ring Racer Abroad. I mean, look, he's bound to have it, right? And so I do what I think I have to do. I burn a ring, attack him in Old Forest Road. Brave Stand, -4. I'm like, get some, buddy. 4 hits. Yeah, come on. Take him down. And I press, and then I realize it doesn't even matter. He can still take Woodland Realm with that force. I'm like, well, maybe a miracle. Maybe he won't. I don't know. But then he does Shadows Gather. And I realize, oh, man, I'm sunk. I'm sunk. So, good game, Alex. He doesn't have cards. What did I have left? No Quarter and Valor. I think I play Valor first so I can get use out of it. Yeah. He only has 1 Nazgul, so he only forfeits 1, but he rolls 2 6s, and I do get 1 hit. Oh, no, that's my combat roll. I was going to say, how does that work? Yeah, I didn't have a reroll. Okay. So 2 for 2, and I play no Quarter. Then he rolls 3 6s, so whatever. Doesn't matter. And at that point, I call it. So that's game. This game, like I said, it was pushing 8 hours long. At the end, I realized I definitely made a mistake here because I could have bunched up, and who knows, I probably had the dice to bust up an attack on Lorien and then live another day. There's 3 big things I think that hurt. There's 1, the Dead Men, because, using that to attack Nir Harad, that wouldn't have been a game breaker, but it would have slowed down his tempo a lot. That was a lesser one. The charge into Dimril Dale, him blocking that, and then me not getting many hits, that was another big thing. And then finally, me moving away to Gundabad. I think I was tired. I had been fighting losing combat rolls, losing circumstances as you were. And I was just like, I saw it, and I just started sprinting towards my faint, forlorn hope, and I lost it. So Alexksy advances, and I honestly, I feel good about it. I wanted to win still, but as I talked about at the beginning, I definitely didn't feel right the way Game 3 ended with the tile not being drawn. And Alexksy, I think he has learned a lot. This game, you understand, the first 2 games as free player, he left his strongholds open, and it was just more open than they were now. This time he played very defensively and only attacked when he was strong. So, cool. Thanks for watching. Yeah, y'all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.